Oh boy, where do I even begin? So, let me start off by saying that I don't mean to put stuff off. I just sometimes forget or I get distracted by something else going on. And in all honesty, I had a very rough start to this year, and I still feel very off. Which is weird because you would not notice that when you watch the videos, but that's kind of the point. The videos are meant to be fun and make you laugh or just have something on in the background. So, at least it's working for me. Alright, let's start off with the big one. I'm making an animation thingy. I originally wanted to make a small animation reel to show off my skills, but then I got sidetracked and for some reason decided to write a small story and animate it in BBS. It's about two knights fighting an impossible battle, but regardless of everything, they look at each other and just fight. They talk and bicker, and even when things are hopeless, they stand together and fight side by side. The idea of this completely came out of nowhere. I think it was like 3 AM and I was just like, what if I did this? Yeah, that's pretty much the story. I'm really excited to make this, but I definitely underestimated how long it would take. I literally spent the whole day, and yes, the whole day obsessing over this opening shot, and yeah, that was not healthy. To be fair, this shot was very complicated, and I had never done anything like it before. Hopefully, I'm able to learn more and able to pick it up again and just figure out how I can do these shots. I would like to finish this sometime soon. I don't want this to take like 3 months, but I'll update you all if any problems come up again, or maybe I can kidnap some animators to help me out. Huh, that's always an option. Speaking of unhealthy obsessions, the next big thing I want to tackle is that full review or just my thoughts on Omori. I have been kind of scared to really dive deep into it all because I know it's going to be a lot, and I know my heart is not going to take it very well. If you all watched my playthrough of it, yeah, then you would know it truly broke me. I cried so much towards the end. That story hit so much harder than I would have ever thought. It was my first time crying in a video, and I did it like a bitch. I remember when I first released that, I was like, should I just cut that out? But I don't know, like that ending, it truly just resonated with me. I feel like if I were to cut out my reaction, it would just completely, like it wouldn't land as well, you know? Like the whole point was for me to play that for the very first time and to experience it, and yeah, I did experience it, and yeah, I did cry. And that is something that I do love about stories, and I feel like more stories need to do that. I'm not saying crying specifically, but good stories will always leave you thinking about what happened. Those kind of stories is kind of what everyone wants. At least that's what I want, and I feel like that's what I need right now. I don't know, like as I mentioned before, I haven't been in the best mindset lately, and maybe just focusing on this story and getting lost in it will help me out a little bit. Because there is so much to go over, there is so much that happens, there is so much to just feel about it, you know? And sometimes you do just need to feel things in order for you to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, just don't listen to the crazy guy. I am a bit worried though about how much I'm going to write. My last long review I did was talking about Rejected Shotguns, the Haunted series, and that was about 24 pages. But my longest review I've ever done on my channel was my DDLC World of Dreams Act 2 video, which was almost 69 pages, nice, and a 2.5 hour long video. It was super exhausting to make that video, and knowing that Omori has way more content, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. But you know what, it's been a while. I think it's finally time to tackle another long project. So yeah, I hope you all are excited because that's gonna be the next video I work on after this. Speaking of reviews, yes, I will talk about Mermaid Tales. I've been really wanting to, but I'm just a bit scared. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been enjoying the second half of season 2, and I don't want to make a video just shitting on it. Criticism without love or appreciation is just hate, and I don't hate these episodes, but I just have not been enjoying them. My feelings are a bit complicated when it comes to these episodes that I've been releasing, and the last things that I want to do is be disrespectful and make a bad video about it. So yeah, please just give me some more time to properly form my thoughts. I promise I will make that video, I just need to not be such a weenie about it. Oh my gosh, speaking about being a weenie, the second FNAF movie! I was gonna talk about the sequel, but I just never finished it. I wrote the script, I recorded my lines, I started editing, but I just stopped working on it. Which is funny because I made sure to watch FNAF 2 as soon as it came out, so I wouldn't be late. I wanted to post my video as soon as possible, but yet here I am like 4 months later. It's so funny because I watched the movie like day 2. I showed up to that theater, I was ready for Freddy. What ended up happening to it was pretty much the same story. I had a lot of problems with the movie and I wasn't really passionate about it. I really wanted to make a video, but it just felt like such a waste to just talk about only its flaws and about how it was a bad movie. I mean, the movie wasn't bad, it was just a lot of missed potential. And yeah, I think it's just a bit annoying to hear me rant about what could have been. I'm not sure if I'll ever go back and rewrite that review, because, you know, the movie came out so long ago, but let me know if you're interested. Eventually, I would like to go back and talk about it with a fresh mindset and maybe make something more competent. Speaking of more competent, the Fiona and Cake Season 2 video. Another weird and disappointing show that I really wanted to talk about, but just never continued. The first video I did wasn't doing well at all, but then after like a month or so, it just randomly did well. So I wasn't sure if I should just continue talking about it or not. And even now, I'm wondering if I even should. I would like to dive deep into it because I love Adventure Time, but you know, I don't want to just complain about it. I don't just want to complain about the show. I really like what they tried to do. Plus, there's already so many YouTubers who already explained this show better than I would have ever had. So yeah, just go watch them, I guess. Or me, or let me know if you want to watch me. It's funny because I'm sure all of you are yelling at me being like, just make whatever video you want. Look, I'm trying, but I just want the video to do well, you know? Nobody cared about the Wiggler, I'm sad about it. And last but not least, the Chainsaw Man movie. I'm not a huge fan of the manga or anime, but I keep seeing everyone talk about it, and the movie was playing in my theaters, so yeah, I bit the bullet and decided to watch it, and it truly shocked me. I feel like I oddly related to it, especially with how it ends. The more I read the manga and the more I watch video essays on it, the more I realize that everyone kind of felt the same way. They all resonated with Denji and Reze. They all felt the same pain when watching those scenes. I did a video kind of similar to this. I talked about a certain episode of Goblin Slayer. That video was mostly talking about dreams and not being able to be the hero of legend you dreamed of when you were a kid, but probably being right where you need to be right now. In that video, I just talked a lot about growing up and letting dreams be dreams, and think that's very interesting. I love the subtle message about hope but bittersweetness when it came to the future and how we end up. It's those kind of moments that I love in stories. There is so much depth and I feel like it comes out of nowhere, especially with a story about slaying goblins or funny Chainsaw Man with a puppy heart. It's stories like that that remind me that, you know, hey, life's pretty cool, you know? Just don't talk about the ending. Everyone hated the ending. The message of that ending though is pretty cool and I really like the idea of it though. I do also want to talk about the ending, but I gotta do other things first, like the Wiggler Part 2! Alright, see you all next time. Goodbye.